Hey YouTube, Scott Stevens here. How's everybody doing this afternoon? Welcome to Hot Mike Sports, playing college football 26 today, Dynasty Mode, Season 4 with the Delaware Blue Hens. As you can see, Delaware is off to a 1-0 start after a victory over arch rival James Madison last night. And tonight, the road trip continues to begin the season, and we are on the road at the Akron Zips. Hope everybody had a good day today. I just had an interesting last 20 minutes or so. I'll tell you guys all about that in a minute because I'm going to share it because I don't give two fucks. But first, I got to do something real quick, so I'm going to finish setting up. Hey, Godspeed, thanks for joining. Hope you're doing well today. Hey, Bonnie, thanks for joining. Hope you're doing well tonight. You can start the story if you want. Go ahead, tell them. Tell them. I gotta do something real quick here and then finish getting set up. But let me tell you what we got going on news-wise today. All right, first of all, we have Luke Hughes, still no contract for the Devils. No contract. So Luke Hughes still not under contract. The Devils made an announcement today, the New Jersey Devils. They made an announcement today that the jersey, the third jersey, the ugly one, they're retiring it after this season. Thank God. That is some ugly fucking shit. So that is being put away after this season. They're going to wear it like 10 times this year, so that's sad. Also, we are 246 days away from GTA 6. 246 days. All right. And the ACC today fined Syracuse $25,000 for faking injuries during their upset win over Clemson. All right. Now, we've talked about this in the past, you'll recall, with the fake injuries and the rules that were put in this year, stating that if a player falls to the field after the ball has been placed for the next down, that the referees are going to see it as a delay of game tactic, and you're going to get a timeout charge to your team. If you don't have a timeout, it's a 5-yard penalty. Well, Syracuse found a way to get around this rule, and they did it several times. And what they did was just prior to the ball being spotted, somebody would fall down. They did it 2 or 3 times in the game. The ACC did notice, and the referees did not take, they didn't do anything about it because it was really nothing to do with it. It wasn't against the rules. They were circumventing the rules, but there's no rule about circumventing the rules. So the referees couldn't call a penalty, and so the ACC acted as the conference should today, fining Syracuse $25,000 for said violations, and they said future violations by any ACC school will result in the same or more penalties if it's a repeat offense. So it's good that they're taking they're taking it seriously, the rule that they put in place with the fake injuries to stop the clock and slow down the tempo. It's also good that they see that there was a workaround quickly come up with by some teams, and Syracuse is the first one to be caught doing it, and it's good that they're doing that, and I'm sure after the season they will make adjustments to that rule. You wouldn't share it? Okay. I won't share it. I'll just say I just had a very heated phone call with a former production company that I used to work with. And yeah, very interesting stuff. Very interesting. Yep. Devils play tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. I believe they're playing the Islanders. It's another preseason game. Jacob Markstrom scheduled to start the game. We don't know how long he's going to play. Probably the first period. And then no Luke. Still no Luke. Okay, make sure you hit that shop button down below because today we got a whole bunch of Akron Zips stuff for you. Apparel. We got jackets, sweatshirts, t-shirts, and we even got a little Akron Zips mini helmet up for sale tonight on the shop, along with some the nightly Delaware Blue Hens stuff, t-shirts and sweatshirts there, and you can get your copy of College Football 26 and Madden 26 right there on the shop button, either below the video screen or at the top of the chat button. I'm sorry, I'm a little scatterbrained with the phone call I just got. I mean, it was just a couple minutes ago. Hey, Ken. Thanks for joining. Hope you're doing well tonight. Yeah, it was Bonnie said don't share, so I'm not going to share. But former production company that I was working with a couple of years ago called me up out of the blue just a few minutes ago. It wasn't a very nice call. We got assholes everywhere. All right. Okay, so at Akron, let's take a look. The Blue Hens prepare for a contest away from home against the Zips. Hope you're doing well tonight, Ken. Thank you for joining. Delaware's a 79 across the board. Akron's a 64 overall, 66 offense, 61 defense. Delaware's ranked number 25 this week, and these are big discrepancies. We got, 15, 13, 18. We're going to call it a 15-point favorite. We're going to call Delaware a 15-point favorite coming into this one. Impact player Azir Lee, cornerback. He's a 73 overall, but he's had a huge impact this season already. And the Blue Hens are only 1-0. Lee's had a good season. Delaware's defense has been really good throughout the dynasty. All right, I don't know what we're looking at. Nothing else. Ohio State's playing Alabama today. And here we go. Delaware at Akron. Second game of the year. And let's see. I got to regain my focus here. I was just about to go on when I got the phone call. It kind of fucked up my concentration here. All right. Current away, so it's second. So we're going to go all white. Akron going to go all blue. Okay. Can do that. Current home. What else they got? Home option. That's kind of a cool one. I think I like that one better. Home option 2. Doesn't really look much different. We got the, okay, so this is all blue and a white helmet. Home option is blue over gold with the gold helmet. We'll go with that one. We shall go with that one. All right. All right, game number 2, season number 4. Hope everybody had a good day today. Looks like we got a pretty good crowd here tonight at Infocision Stadium. It's the only time I'll be saying that. I don't even know if I said it, if I pronounced it properly. Akron, Ohio, partly cloudy skies, 79 degrees and an 8-mile-an-hour wind, so it's a beautiful afternoon for some football. And Delaware is going to kick off Suma Field at Infocision Stadium. Solid crowd here for the game tonight. This afternoon, sorry. And there's the kickoff, taken at the goal line, and he is knocked head over heels at the 15-yard line, and that's where the Zips are going to start. Johnny Burkhart is your quarterback, senior. He's an 84 overall, leading the Zips offense here this afternoon. Yeah, good crowd here. And they're going to go draw play right up the middle. Picked up a yard. They're saying no gain. It says gain of a yard, though, so I'm going to go with that. 2nd down and 9 at the 16-yard line. Hey, Cameron. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well tonight. Hand off to the right side. Nowhere to go. No gain on the play. Sean Pryor with the carry. He now has 2 rushes for 1 yard. Azir Lee with the tackle. That's his 16th solo tackle of the season. Third down and 9 for the Zips. Pressure picked up nicely. Pass over the middle. High but caught. Held on. It's a first down. 14-yard gain for the Zips. Nice play. That's funny, Ken. Did he take other guys down with him, or was he alone? Because that's even funnier when they trip and then take other guys down with him. Burkhart with a handoff, no gain on the play. 2nd down and 10 for the Zips at their 29-yard line. Gain of 5 on the carry, 3rd down and 5 at the 34-yard line. He took 2 guys beside him. That's cool. That's always funny. That is always funny. Pressure. Got rid of it quickly to the right side. Passes a little high, and he couldn't come down with it. Looked like a catchable ball regardless. Yeah, it was. He got hit, though. Good play by the defender. And it's 4th down and 5 at the 34-yard line. Akron's going to kick it away for the first time this afternoon. Claiborne back at the 22-yard line. Picks up a block, heads to the right sideline, and he gets to the 35. So pretty good return. There's lucky Greg Spiller, one of the senior halfbacks on this squad. He's an 81 overall. Often hurt, as is Claiborne. We're going to start in the air today. Braden Streeter's your quarterback. Claiborne's in the backfield for the first play from scrimmage. Streeter back to pass. Looking right side, got a man, and it's caught by Earl Arnold. Makes the first catch of the afternoon. They're going to call it a 12-yard gain to the 47-yard line. Streeter last night, 10 of 20 for 165. It's a so-so game. Blue Hens got the win. That's all that matters. So Earl Arnold with the first catch of the day. First down at the 47. Streeter back to pass again. Tries gunning it to the left side, and the safety closed in and knocked it away. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Do I know why, Cameron? Yeah, because it's not in the game. They're 2 different companies. MLB is, look at this, over the middle, wide open. Claiborne catches it in stride. Big chunk of yards for the Blue Hens. Braden Streeter laid that out perfectly. All the way down to the Zips 33. The MLB is made by San Diego Studios, and Madden is made by EA Sports, Cameron. They're 2 different companies. So right there is your reason. No, San Diego Studio makes MLB The Show, Ken. And I got to say, the Madden in the past has indeed had a stadium creator. There's a pass over the middle. Arnold with the catch. He's got a first down and more. Picks up about 15. He's got 2 catches for 26 yards. to the 19-yard line of the Zips. Madden used to have a stadium builder in the game. I don't know if they still do or not. Apparently they don't, according to Cameron. But it was very lame. There was there just weren't a lot of options, and they really had a lot of balls calling it stadium builder. Look at Greg Spiller spinning away from a couple of defenders, picks up 6 yards to the 13-yard line. The options on their football stadium builds were really, really limited. And even though they were different, they all kind of looked the same. And San Diego Studio has a ton of options in their state. I've created, Godspeed can tell you, I've created many, many stadiums over the years. I think a lot of them were pretty good. But, I mean, I made them, so. Oh, look at that. He got interfered with by his own guy. We had an open receiver crossing the end zone. Streeter made the pass, and I ran into my own receiver. Watch right here. Bang. And it stopped him. That should have been a touchdown for the Blue Hens. That's terrible. And it was Earl Arnold that got in his way. Wow, that's terrible. 3rd and 4 now at the Zip 13-yard line. Streeter back to pass over the middle, looking for the tight end. Cushion, it's knocked away by the middle linebacker. Number 43 got his hands in there. Now it's 4th down and 4. Streeter didn't throw that one hard enough, I guess, or fast enough, giving the linebacker time to come in. So Taco Bell is going to come on the field, and he's going to attempt a 30-yard field goal into an 8-mile-an-hour wind. The snap is good, the hold is good, and the kick is good inside the right upright. Taco Bell puts the Blue Hens on the board. First, it's 3-0 with 1:32 to go in the first quarter. Oh, that's cool, Ken. That's cool. A full stadium? They made a full stadium? That's pretty cool. I love what San Diego Studio offers you. I mean, they're so immersive in their options for creating a stadium. No, Godspeed, I don't think so. Are you talking about Luke? No, I don't think so. Luke is one of the top young defenders in the game. And he's still learning. I mean, he's still developing. The way he scores. All right, I know some of you are going to laugh at this. All right? Some are going to laugh, but I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this right now. I'm going to go on record and say this. If Luke Hughes continues to develop at the pace that he has over his first couple of seasons, I think he has the potential to be a Bobby Orr. He's very good defensively. He's very good offensively. I mean, he's averaging a little under a point a game. That's unheard of for a defenseman. I think that he could be a modern-day Bobby Orr if he continues to develop. And, of course, continuing to develop would mean not missing any time this year, which it certainly looks like he may. That's not good. But, no, I don't think they'll trade him. Luke and Jack, I don't think they would trade him. They have too much invested in him. But what's your return? You know, what is your return? If you're going to trade Jack, you got to get a superstar. You know, you got to get yourself a superstar back. And Luke, you got to get a superstar back for him too. So who's going to give up 2 superstars? I mean, I would trade him to the Oilers. I would take Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl. You know, it's I don't think the Devils would do it though. I mean, the Devils have never ever had an offensive scoring threat. They've had some names that were offensive scoring threats in their past, but all those guys were beyond their prime. They had Alexander McGillney, they had Bernie Nichols, They had a lot of high-scoring guys, but they were all past their prime, so they never really did anything. What was the guy from Atlanta, the Russian, who retired? Kovalchuk. Kovalchuk was probably the closest thing they had to an offensive scorer. And he wasn't too bad, but I know Jack is something they've never had offensively. I don't think that they would get rid of him. Wow, that's pretty cool, Ken. Hey, Earl. Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're doing well tonight. Yeah, you already have a couple of catches, man. You've done pretty good so far. Look at the move by Spiller. Picks up 4 yards. That may be the final play of the first quarter. The Blue Hens are going to try and get a play off here. And they do. Right side, Claiborne hit in stride. And he picks up only 2. That's the end of the first quarter here in Akron, Ohio. Blue Hens 3, Zips nothing. That's pretty cool, Ken. I like that. I did not see the stadiums. I haven't really played Madden. I really lost interest in Madden as soon as I found out that owner mode was gone. I kind of, and it was because I was so psyched about playing it with the new weather systems and shit, but I really haven't paid attention to it. For Jack, you like to get Taco Bell. Jack still has a high value. Pass to the right side, complete. Thomas on the catch. And he holds on through pretty heavy hit there. Calvin Thomas holds on. It's a first down for the Blue Hens. You think, get Taco Bell for Jack? No, I don't think that the Devils are going to trade Jack. I mean, I really hope it doesn't come down to having to trade Luke. 2nd down and 8 for the Blue Hens. Streeter back to pass, pressure coming, he gets rid of it. He hits Claiborne out of the backfield, picks up 13 yards and a Blue Hen first down at the 48-yard line. Cameron, I don't really understand what you're talking about. In the MLB world where you can show the change between the old stadium and the new stadium, I don't really understand. You can do that in MLB The Show. On some teams, not all teams, you can see their historic stadiums, but I really don't understand what you mean. Claiborne hit immediately, 3-yard gain. Not too bad today, Godspeed. Thank you for asking. That's funny, Earl. That's good. Streeter. Looking right side, complete. Calvin Thomas with the reception. That's a first down. And Akron's got an injury. Devin Reeves shaking off his knee. That's going to stop the clock. That's funny, Earl. Blue Hens are having only a 3-0 lead with 3:24 left in the half. Here's Claiborne. Tries to go up the middle. He does for a couple of yards. 2nd and 8 at the Zips 36. Streeter back to pass. Got a man over the middle looking for him. He's got it. That's Cush, the tight end. Big yardage down to the 6-yard line. Devin Cush. 30-yard gain to the Zips 6. And it's a 1st and goal for the Blue Hens. First catch of the day. Look at all the time Streeter had to find a receiver. Screen pass, left side. Spiller had to come back to make the catch. And he got to the 1-yard line. That was a poor pass by Streeter. Spiller had to come back to make the catch. That cost him a touchdown. And it'll be 2nd down and goal at the 1. Okay, cool, Earl. That's cool. Good to know. Spiller cuts it up the middle. He's into the end zone. That's a touchdown for the Blue Hens. Delaware hits the end zone for the first time this afternoon with 2:20 to go in the half. It's 9-0 Blue Hens. Don't forget about today's Super Chat goal. $10 is today's Super Chat goal. Anyone who wants to donate $10 to the stream will have a linebacker named after you, and you can join the Delaware Blue Hens dynasty for 4 seasons. Greg Spiller with the carry, his 4th of the afternoon. That one gets into the end zone, and here's Taco Bell for the PAT. The kick is up, and it is good. 11 plays, 79 yards, 3 minutes and 1 second off the clock. That's a typical Blue Hen drive, and they have a 10-0 lead. Thank you, Godspeed. Yep, we saw that at the beginning of the game, Earl. I mentioned that. It's on the sign of the scoreboard, so I pointed it out. It says both on the scoreboard. Zips take a knee and they'll start the drive at the 25-yard line. They dropped a new Mike Trout card today. I was playing this morning. I didn't see anything new. Yeah, that's cool, Earl. What is it part of a program? Pass over the middle, complete. Picks up about 13. That's a first down for the Zips at their 40-yard line. Oh, that's cool, Earl. Yeah, I was wondering what it was. Johnny Brookhart just went over 6,000 yards passing in his Akron Zips career. First down, Akron at their 40-yard line. What's the what program is it affiliated with, Godspeed? I've been working on the new Threads 2.0 program. I was working on that today. 2-minute warning here in the first half. 10-0 Delaware. A little closer than they'd like it to be. Ooh, I almost jumped. Snap the ball, dude. Come on. Fuck. Left side. Complete, and he held on through the traffic. And it's 2nd and 6, 4-yard gain. Don't forget, you can hit that shop button at the top of the chat or underneath your screen. And we got all kinds of Akron Zips apparel today to go along with the normal Delaware apparel. Plus, you can pick up a copy of College Football 26 and Madden 26 right here from the stream. We got some Akron jackets, sweatshirts, t-shirts, even a little Akron Zips mini helmet. Look kind of cool. Taking a shot down the right side. Field, and the ball was bobbled between both guys, Khalil Ali on the coverage and the receiver. I think both had their hands on it. And it fell harmlessly to the ground. Incomplete. They did. Both of them had their hands on it. And Akron's going to have to punt it away. I'll have to check that out, Godspeed. Where do I find it? Zips down the punt at the 6-yard line, and Delaware will start backed up deep in their own territory. Oh, that's cool, Earl. Yeah, I'll have to check out for that Trout card. I was looking at the Shohei Ohtani card today. That bitch is like $350,000, just his regular card. That's crazy. Good job, Braden. All right, I'll have to look for it. 1st and 13, back at the 3 after the delay of game call. Yeah, there you go, Earl. Yeah, I'll have to look for him tonight when I play later. Claiborne. Big hole, one guy in the middle, and he made the tackle. Claiborne's got 2 carries for 5 yards. Nothing spectacular going on yet for him. 2nd and 10 for Delaware at the 6-yard line. They're back to the original line of scrimmage. Streeter left side. Oh, looking for Earl Arnold. And the safety came over. That's the corner, actually. Marcus Haywood came over to knock it away. It's 3rd down and 10. Streeter back to pass. He's got some time. Dumps it over the middle. It's complete. And McKinley makes the catch. And he just barely got to the line to gain. Let's snap the ball before they look at that. I don't want a measurement. Right side. Spiller. Loses a yard. I didn't get one today, Godspeed. I got one a couple of days ago. Is there an additional one? It had a bunch of guys that I'll never use in it. 2 days ago, I think? Over the weekend sometime. Oh, there's a new one that came out today? Then no, I didn't get it. Out of the backfield, there's McConomy making his first appearance. Makes the catch. He picks up about 7. And it's 4th down and 3 at our 23. We're going to have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Wow. Delaware's first drive, they passed the ball very efficiently. Nothing really to brag about since then. Punt return to the left side. Nice blocking. Gets about 8 on the return. And Akron's going to start at the 39-yard line. 2 timeouts, 23 seconds to go in the first half here. Right side, got a man open and he dropped it. Wow, straight up drop by number 37. I don't know if that would have gone for a touchdown or not, but it would have gone a long way. He had his defender beat. And wow, that might have been a touchdown. Yeah, I'll have to check the packs tonight when I get back on there, Godspeed. They put up a new one today. I didn't get it yet. Yeah, I think they do their updates at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, right? Something like that. That's why I didn't get it. I stopped playing today about 1:30. 3rd and 7. Akron has 1 timeout left. 15 seconds to go in the half. Trailing Delaware by 10. Over the middle, passes high. And the receiver couldn't corral it in. It was high. Probably should have been catchable. Akron's going to punt it away again. 4th and 7 at their 42. 13 seconds to go. Delaware has all 3 timeouts. They won't need all 3. We're going to call a fair catch here. Save some time. We got 7. Oh, dude, why are you running it? I called a fair catch, you son of a bitch. I don't know what happened there. I told him not to return it. It's all right. Okay, Cameron. Yeah, you and me both, Godspeed. Streeter back to pass. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Looking for Calvin Thomas. Clock hits 000, so it doesn't matter. 25th ranked Delaware holding a 10-0 lead over Akron. Nowhere near the lead that they would want to have at this point in time. Yeah, I agree, Ken. I don't know what happened. I hit the button. What are we, 246 days away from GTA? Hold on one sec, guys. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. That dude's phone call had me all kinds of pissed off. I wasn't paying attention, and I grabbed the wrong water. I grabbed the bottle that was quarter full. Because I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I guess that's what happened, Earl, probably. This commercial break brought to you by Taco Bell. Yeah, that's a good one, Ken. Delaware's going to get the second half kickoff. This commercial break brought to you by Taco Bell. Stop by your local Taco Bell today. If the Blue Hens score 50 points, you get yourself a free chalupa the Monday following the game. All right, Delaware has the ball at their own 22-yard line. 10-0 lead. That would be cool if I could get Taco Bell as a sponsor. I'd be all for that. Screen pass to the left, 8-yard gain. Damian Claiborne on the catch. Braden had some zip on that one. Yep, Subway 2. Yeah, exactly, Godspeed, yep. Streeter play action. Looking left side. Oh, fuck, threw that into two defenders. Luckily, that wasn't intercepted. Looking for Devin Cush, but Devin Reeves, the junior linebacker, got in there to break it up. Now it's 3rd down and 2. That was just a terrible decision by Streeter. Terrible. Claiborne takes the handoff, and he did not get the first down. He needed 2, he got 1. He's got 3 carries for 6 yards so far. Son of a bitch. We're going for it. We're going to try a fake punt. 4th and 1 at our own 31. We have a little bit of cushion to make a mistake. We're gonna go fake punt off tackle. So we're gonna snap it to the up guy who looks like McConaughey. You know the key to running that play successfully? You have to block your fucking people. Let's take a fucking look at that. Let's take a fucking peek at that. Here's Daniel McConaughey right here, number 34, okay? Let's get him in. There we go, okay? So here's the snap right to him, and nobody lines up to block. All right, now see, we know what the play is. Everybody on the team knows what the play is, I'm assuming. And here's the snap. 12 gets his guy. Number 8 goes left instead of right. Goes right way too late, and the guy runs right by him, number 30, to make the tackle. So number 8, I don't know who you are, dude, but you blow. That was a fucking terrible block. All right, I have no idea what defense we're in. Why, Earl? It's nothing to be sorry about. That's why I let you guys suggest non-conference opponents. Because for me, it's fun to play in different stadiums and different arenas and different teams. If I left it up to me, I'd probably play the same teams all the time. That's why I let you guys take part in that. That's alright, Godspeed. Happens to me too. That's right, Cameron. Yes, it was. You're right, Earl. That's exactly what it was. 4-yard gain, so it's still short of the first down. 4th and 4 now for the Zips. They're going to try a field goal. It's going to be a 38-yard attempt. The Zips are hanging around in this game. And the kick is blocked! The kick is blocked. I think that's my first blocked field goal attempt ever. Yates kicked it right into the chest of a flying blue hen in front of him. I can't tell who it was. I want to say, but let's do a replay on that. I don't want to say until I'm sure, but let's see who's lining up on this side over here. Who got through? Number 25. I thought it was number 27, but it's number 25. Beautiful job. And Wendy's, that's right. That's right. When you're eating Popeyes, yeah, that's funny. I thought it was you, Earl, for a minute there. Yeah, no flag, Ken. That's right. So the Blue Hens take over their 29-yard line. Streeter has play action. He's in trouble, and he's sacked at the 23-yard line. Marcus Haywood with the sack, and it's a 6-yard loss. So it'll be 2nd down and 16. This is not good. This game is way too close. Wendy's would be a good sponsor. You're right, Cameron. Yeah, it would, Earl. I thought it was. That's why I didn't want to say anything until I was sure. 2nd down and 16. Here's Streeter. Over the middle. Looking for Earl Arnold. Did he make the catch? He did not. Why was it not caught? It's a nice pass. Led him nicely. There he is right there. Oh. Threw it too soon is what happened. All right, 3rd down and 16. Fuck, man, we got nothing going on here. At least we're winning. Streeter back to pass, 3rd and long for the Blue Hens. Got a man open downfield. Man coverage now. And he caught it! Matt McKinley ripped it out of the defender's hand, and he struts into the end zone. It's a touchdown, Delaware. The Zip fans can't believe it. It was a 50-50 ball, and McKinley went up with his defender. He was open when I threw it. By the time I got there, it was a 50-50 ball, and McKinley went right up over him and snagged it right away from the corner. And then there was no one else around. Happily strutted into the end zone, and the defender actually tipped that. Look at this. Wow. Let's take another look at that. You like that, Earl? Yes, it was, Godspeed. You're right. Thank you, Ken. Yes, it was. And now we see just how lucky it was. Here we go. Little bump there. There we go. All right, let's see if we can zoom in here. Defender's got it right there. Hand on it. Deflected. And there's McKinley not even looking. And it landed in his hands. He's a fucking magician. And the defender couldn't believe it. And didn't even realize the ball was caught. Taco Bell comes on for the PAT, and the kick is good. They got some pressure there on the kick. 3 plays on the drive, 71 yards, 41 seconds. Explosiveness by the Blue Hens. Take another look at it. Look at all the time Streeter has. Guns it down the left sideline. Tipped. Caught. Touchdown. Nicely done. That's no kidding, Earl. One final look at it. Look at all the time. Streeter had a big hole there. He probably could have ran it. Wouldn't have run it that far, though. Nice play. And it's 17-0 Blue Hens. 2:45 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Delaware's having success in the air. Not so much on the ground. Kickoff 2 yards deep into the end zone. Zips are going to take it out anyway. And he gets appended at the 18-yard line. That's where Akron's going to start the drive, and their job got a little more difficult. Trailing now by 17. Yeah, no kidding, Earl. Play action. Brockmeyer overshoots his man, and the pass falls incomplete. Is that his name, Brockmeyer? Brock something. 2nd and 10 at the 18. Brock Hart, I think his name is. He's going to hand it off. No, play action. He's got time. Look at all the time. Hits it out to the left side. Complete, and he took a hit. Lloyd Nunn made the catch, and he took a solid shot after making the catch. One more look at it here. Catch. Pow! It's 3rd down and 8 at the Akron 20. 2:25 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Beautiful afternoon for football in Akron, Ohio. Dumps it out to the left side. And nice tackle stops him from getting the 1st down. Just short of the line to gain on the screen pass. It's 4th and 1 at the 27, and the Zips are going to punt. So we had we got away with that fake punt deep in our own territory. Here's the kick. Claiborne standing at his 30-yard line. Tried to split 2 defenders, couldn't do it. Got about 10 yards on the return, though, not too bad. Make that a short, that touchdown pass, yeah, all right. Claiborne still nowhere to run. Hold on, let me write that down. Because I'll never remember where it was if I don't write it down. I got a notebook or a clipboard right here next to my recliner every game, just in case stuff like that. 2nd down and 11 for Delaware at their 38-yard line. Streeter back to pass. Look at this. Nobody's open. He's going to try and run it. I don't know how far he got. Well, he didn't. Jalen Neal with the tackle. No gain on the play. 3rd and 11. Akron's done a fairly good job in the secondary today. 3rd and 11 here. Streeter. Empty backfield now. Guns it left side. Complete. Claiborne makes the catch, and he holds on. Gets up to about a 13-yard gain to the 48-yard line of Zips. Good job. Good conversion there by the Blue Hens. That was Godsby, that was. I have no idea, Cameron. All right, Godspeed. I don't know anything about the basketball game, Cameron. I don't know anything about what they're doing. Streeter, play action. Got a man open right side, complete. It's Matt McKinley on the catch. He's got a lot of yak after. And he's down to the 25-yard line. Streeter's up to 256 passing. He's had a successful day. Down to the Akron 25-yard line, Matt McKinley. 23 yards on the gain. Yeah, you had 2 catches early, Earl. First and 10 at the 25. Under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. Streeter, play action. Looking right side. Earl Arnold makes the catch, and he picks up 6 to the 19-yard line. He's got 3 catches for 32 yards today. 2nd down and 4 at the Akron 19. Streeter, play action again. Looking to the end zone. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Who made the catch? Kelvin Thomas. Touchdown, Delaware. 4 catches, 60 yards, and a touchdown. Yeah, you still got time. You're halfway there. Beautiful bullet pass by Braden Streeter. Nobody was open. Just picked a guy in the end zone. Calvin Thomas was standing there. And the defender stayed behind him. Couldn't deliver a bone-jarring hit. And Thomas made the catch and holds on. And Delaware's up 23-0 now. One more look at it. No, I learned that yesterday, or I'm not going to do that anymore. Taco Bell with the PAT, and it is good. Cade Wentworth is hurt. Looks like a bruised rib injury. We seem to have a lot of those on the Blue Hens. 6 plays, 61 yards, 2 minutes and 7 seconds. 24-0 Delaware. Yeah, I'm not going to put in the second team now that you're up with the first team. You're kind of on the borderline. You're the fifth guy on the depth chart. So you're only on the field when it's a 5 wide receiver set, but they don't have you in the lineup on the second team for some reason. You're kind of in that almost purgatory spot. So I'm going to keep the starters in. That's the end of the third quarter. Delaware has some breathing room now against Akron. It's 24-0. Blue Hens not getting anything going on the ground. You got to pass a little bit, though. Or you got to run a little bit in order to keep the defense honest. There's Cade Wentworth's injury report, as I suspected, bruised ribs. We suffer a lot of that on the Delaware roster. Flag on the play. Wide open man downfield makes the catch. I hope it's a holding call. That'll call it back. Yeah, I know, Earl. I saw it. Holding on the offense. It'll come back. We'll accept it. It'll be first down and 19 at their 9. Braden Ramey, the right guard, the guilty party. Wentworth has bruised ribs. He'll be back soon. So it's first down and 19 for the Zips at their 9-yard line. I've been trying to catch a glimpse of it, Earl. 24-0 Delaware early in the fourth quarter. Pass over the middle, complete to the tight end. And he got a few. Brookhart is his name. Johnny Brookhart. Sounds like a movie star. Starring Johnny Brookhart. Second down and 10 for the Zips at their 17-yard line. Pressure. Pass out to the left. Oh, missed the tackle. There were 2 other guys there to pick up the slack. 3-yard gain. Ladarius Hart on the reception out of the backfield. It's third down and 7 for Akron. Yeah, that's cool, Earl. I love playing, different teams. That's why I let you guys pick the non-conference games. Oh, my God. Look at all the time. And it's... No, he didn't hold on. Alexander Cobbs, the linebacker over there on the coverage. He was beat, but he never gave up on the play, and he actually reached in there and ripped the ball out when he was making contact after the ball was caught. Good job there. Very nice play. It's 4th and 7. Zips are going for it on their own 20-yard line with 4:19 to go. Trailing by 24. Deep down the left side. Uh-oh. And he caught it. Bitch. First down at the Delaware 32-yard line. Huge chunk of yards. Look at that dying quail of a pass. But it was good enough. Maybe. Play action again. Pass to the left side, overthrown. Second down and 10. Brookhart, 10 of 20 for 130 yards. That pass was high. Second and 10 at the Delaware 32-yard line. Now 4 minutes to go in this one. Beautiful day for football here in Akron, Ohio. There's a handoff right side, and he got 3 yards. Third down and 7. Handoff, draw play, left side. I don't know if he got to the line to gain. He did not. He needed 7. He got 6 3/4. Carlos Haskins with the carry. 4th and inches at the Delaware 22. Zips are going to go for it. And they're going to hand it off. No, Brookhart kept it himself, and he didn't make it. Nice tackle by number 27, A.J. Graham. We got a 27 on offense and a 27 on defense. A.J. Graham, beautiful tackle to stop him from getting the first down. That was a thing of beauty. That was textbook right there. Diving tackle stopped him from getting the first down. Streeter, again with a delay of game. Delaware takes over on their 22-yard line. That's not going to help. 5-yard penalty is going to knock it back to the 17. First down and 15, 3:31 to go. Delaware has a nice cushion. Play action for Streeter. Over the middle, wide open guy. Who is that? That's Matt McKinley. And he's over. Got by the first defender. He's to the 48-yard line. 315 yards on the day now for Braden Streeter. One of the best games of his career. And it's a first down at the 48-yard line of Akron. Streeter, play action. Man, over the middle, open. Nope. Fuck. He was open when I threw it. Picked off. Yeah, the visitor section is filled up nicely. What the fuck is that, a tire? What the hell is that? I agree, Godspeed. Jamison Woodrow with the interception. They put a tire around it. I see the 3 fingers now. They put a tire around his neck. What the hell is that? So Akron takes over at their 39-yard line with 3:03 to play. Pass to the left side, complete, and he is drilled out of bounds at the 42-yard line. Witherspoon with the catch, 3-yard gain. Delaware was a 15-point favorite coming in. They've covered the spread, but not the blowout you would hope to see from a ranked team playing a non-ranked opponent. It may hurt him in the polls. Down the middle of the field. Oh, he dropped it. Number 83 had it, bobbled it, and dropped it. He had his defender beat. That was a touchdown for Akron. It was a perfect pass. He just dropped it. You can't get a better pass than that. Had a step on his defender, and he bobbled it and dropped it. Wow. That's the reason right there that Akron is not on the board right now. That was a touchdown pass. Right side, complete. Man, they are finding some holes in our zone. Let's go over to man. Oh, rubber capital of the world. Okay, I didn't know that. That makes sense. Another drop by the Zips. Wow. And listen to the boos raining down. All right, Cameron. I did not realize they were the rubber capital of the world. Okay, that makes sense then. Boos raining down from the stands after another drop by the Zips. There's a handoff to the right side. Gain of a yard. Azir Lee with the tackle. That's his 8th tackle of the afternoon. And it'll be 3rd down and 9. Only a 1-yard gain there. Down to 2.5 minutes to go. Delaware with a 24-0 lead. 3rd and 9 for the Zips. Halfback in motion to the left. Blitz! And he got rid of it, but it falls incomplete. Good hit. Hilton, the intended receiver, got his hands on it. Probably should have caught it. Nice midsection hip hit. Jarred the ball loose. 4th and 9 for the Zips now at the Delaware 45-yard line. Pass over the middle, complete, and no. A hit and a drop, and the Blue Hens take over at their 45-yard line. Turnover on downs. Oh, yeah, that's cool, Earl. I didn't know that. So Delaware takes over on their 45-yard line. 2:11 to go. Spiller in the backfield. Takes the handoff. Gets a block, and he got 6 yards. Claiborne injured on the play, holding his knee. And it's 2nd down and 4. That'll stop the clock. Second and 4. Streeter, play action. Got a man right side. Knocked away, looking for Earl Arnold. Claiborne has a bruised knee. He'll return soon. 3rd down and 4. Algier with the coverage there, knocked that pass away. Third and 4. Spiller gets the carry in. Nowhere to go. Nice play by the linebacker. We hit the 2-minute warning. He got over there to fill that gap. And it's 4th and 4. We're going to go for it. Streeter back to pass. Looking right side. Looking for Earl Arnold. They're fucking double teaming him. The pass is knocked away. And Akron takes over on downs. I got to stop looking for Earl Arnold all the time. I'm getting in a bad habit of doing that. And it's really fucking up the offense. Yeah, maybe not this game, Earl. But he was open, though. It's not like I threw to him and he was in coverage. He was open. They just collapsed on him when I threw the ball. I got to start being more selective. But it's not like I got a lot of guys to choose from anymore. It's all right. We're up 24-0. No big deal. No big deal. Oh, he was hit and got the pass away. Brookhart, I'm sorry, stood in there and took the hit. It looked like he was in the grasp there. First down at the 17-yard line. I think that last... Shit, I think that's going to cost me some fucking points. I think it's going to cost me the shutout. 1st and goal. That'll suck. I hate to lose the shutout because I was dicking around. 2nd and goal at the 1. Come on, fellas. Play action. Brookhart looking to the end zone. He's hit and couldn't hold on. Pushed out of bounds. And he dropped the ball. 3rd and goal. That was a touchdown. Should have been. Could have been. Would have been. Should have. Could have. Would have. Get him. Nice tackle. Stopped him from getting to the goal line. He just put Johnny Brookhart into the turf. What a monster hit. That was good. Let's take another look at that one. You're not going to show it? Here we go. I'm going to run out of time. I got to call my play. That was a good hit. 4th and goal. 1 minute to go. Get him. Get him. Ah, you fucker. That's all right. But I don't think the voters are going to like this score. I agree. 24-6, 24-7. All right, Cameron, that's cool. 7 plays, 51 yards. 58 seconds. I don't know if they're going to try an onside kick here, but I don't trust them. They're not. Yeah, me too, Earl. That's why I went with the goal line defense. Figured there'd be enough of them there. 20. We gotta hit 30 points. We have to hit 30 points. Here's a jet sweep. It's Earl Arnold, and he is dropped for a 2-yard loss. We gotta have. Yeah, I don't think the voters are going to be impressed with this. Try another jet sweep. Arnold in motion. He's going to get it. And again, we don't have blockers out there. The jet sweep only works if you block people, fellas. 3rd and 15. Streeter got a man wide open. It's Cush. He makes the catch. Devin Cush rumbling and bumbling down the right sideline, and he steps out of bounds at the 34-yard line. That'll stop the clock. Streeter's up to 3:55 passing now. He was wide open. 46 yards on the gain. You know what? Let's try that pass again to the other side. See if we can get the same breakdown. In coverage. Blitz coming. Streeter got rid of it. Pass is incomplete. Second and 10 at the 34. Streeter back to pass. Guns it over the middle. Earl Arnold. Did he drop that? Come on, man. Fuck. He had that. He's got it. 1 step, 2 steps, and a drop. Fucking bitch, man. Ridiculousness. 3rd and 10. Over the middle, man, wide open. It's McKinley. Touchdown, Delaware. That gets us over 30. That's going to help with the voters for sure. Ha! Could be, Earl. Thank you, Godspeed. McKinley wide open. Makes the catch. It must have been Earl Arnold being double covered. Left a man wide open. They were worried about Arnold's speed. So they double covered him. And they left McKinley all by himself for a nice touchdown. And that gets Delaware to where they wanted to be. Taco Bell with the PAT. And he adds point number 31 onto the board with 4 seconds to go. 6 plays on the drive, 74 yards, 53 seconds. So 31-7, that's a more respectable score. It should look better to the voters. At least we should not drop out of the top 25 now. Taco Bell with the kickoff. To the goal line. This should be the final 4 seconds of the game. Zips bring it out. And he gets to the 19. Clock hits triple zeros. Delaware moves to 2-0. 31-7 over Akron. So the Blue Hens are 2-0. A lot of success in the air today, not much on the ground. Against a team who was, Akron was very overmatched. They were 15-point underdogs coming in. And they hung around for most of this game. It was much closer than the Blue Hens would have wanted it. Thank you, Ken. Take a look at the statistics. First down, 16-10 Delaware. Total offense on the afternoon, 404 for the Blue Hens. 216 for Akron. Total plays 50-48. Delaware. That was kind of close. On the ground, we had 13 carries for 15 yards and a touchdown. Akron had 19 carries for 37 yards and a touchdown. I'm going to tell you what, we're 2 games into the season and we have not been able to run the ball either game so far. That is going to be a problem once we get into conference play. I got what you meant. That's going to be a problem moving forward if we can't figure out how to run the ball, because we didn't run it well last night either. Our average yards per carry, 1.2. In the air, though, we completed 26 of 37 for 389 yards and 3 touchdowns. Akron completed 14 of 29 for 179 and a touchdown. No touchdowns, I'm sorry. Third down conversions, we were 6 of 10. They were 3 for 13. Fourth down conversions, we were 0 for 2. The Zips were 2 for 4. So two things I've noticed here in the early going of this season: we're not running the ball successfully, and we're not converting our fourth down conversions. We've been very good at that in previous seasons, not so far this year. 60% in the red zone, 2 touchdowns and a field goal. They scored a touchdown, their only trip in. We had 2 turnovers, both of them interceptions. The Zips did not turn the ball over. Total yards on the afternoon, 453 for Delaware, 310 for Akron. Penalties, we had 2 for 8 yards. Both were delay of games. Akron had 1 penalty for holding. It was a 9-yard penalty. Time of possession, 12-9 or 12-8 in favor of the Blue Hens. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a passing season for sure, Godspeed. Oh, there you go, Earl. Braden Streeter completed 24 of 37 passes, 389 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 2 picks. Got to get your running game going. You got to get the stuff out. Yeah, you're not kidding, Ken. If we don't get the running game going, we're definitely not going to have a passing game. We got to be able to run to keep the defenses honest. Greg Spiller, 6 carries, 19 yards, and a touchdown. Damian Claiborne, 4 carries, 5 yards. Streeter, 2 carries, loss of 6. Those are sacks. Daniel McConaughey, 1 carry for -3. In the air, Damian Claiborne, 6 catches, 59 yards. Earl Arnold, 5 catches, 26 yards. He dropped 2 passes. Matt McKinley, 5 catches, 178 yards, 2 touchdowns. He had a 77-yarder. Calvin Thomas, 3 catches, 37 yards, and a touchdown. Devin Cush, 2 catches, 76 yards. Greg Spiller, 2 catches for 4 yards, and Daniel McConaughey caught 1 for 9 yards. So Earl Arnold, 5 catches, 26 yards. Long of 14, and he dropped 2. Scoring summary. Taco Bell got the Blue Hens on the board with 1:31 to go in the opening quarter. 29-yard field goal. It was 3-0 Blue Hens after 1. Greg Spiller got the only touchdown of the first half on a 1-yard touchdown run with 2:19 to go in the half. Taco Bell's extra point made it 10-0 at the break. Delaware scored 2 touchdowns in the third quarter. A Matt McKinley 77-yard touchdown pass and a Calvin Thomas 19-yard pass from Braden Streeter. Delaware had a big lead. They did not look back en route to a 31-7 victory over the Akron Zips. Akron falls to 0-2 in the year. Delaware improves to 2-0. I don't know, 31-7. I don't know. We may fall out of the top 25. It's not a real decisive win over an unranked opponent. The Delaware Blue Hens march into Infocision Stadium and come out with a 31-7 win over Akron. Matt McKinley, 5 catches, 178 yards, 2 touchdowns. Good game for him. We outpassed them 389 to 179, and they were outrushed us. I don't remember the last time we were outrushed in the game. 37-15. That's an embarrassing output. There's the numbers coming in. Delaware was a 15-point favorite. They come away with a 31-7 win. Stay tuned. We're going to find out who we're going to play tomorrow night. Thank you, Cameron. I think we got a home game tomorrow after starting the season with 2 on the road. We actually moved up 2 spots in the poll to number 23, so 31 points. That's my mental threshold I think you need to get to impress the voters. There's nothing in the game that says that or anything. That's just what I feel mentally is a good number to hit. McKinley is the offensive player of the week for the Mountain West. And we got a home game tomorrow night, 5 o'clock live stream. We're hosting the Colorado State Rams. They are 1-1. It'll be the conference opener for both teams. It's good. TCU beat Delaware. That's an upset elsewhere, 37-36. Let's take a look at our recruiting. We do actually have some today. Is anybody else ready for a visit? Let's see. All right, Lamb is ready to come in. We'll bring him in against Temple. What are we going to pitch? Not a lot to choose from. We'll go with Conference Prestige. All right, Murray's ready to visit. We'll bring him in against Temple. And we got Coach Prestige, A-. Torrance is ready to visit as well. Oh. We'll bring him in against Temple, so we'll get them all in the same week. And Coach Stability is what we'll pitch to him. Potts is already scheduled, as is DeMarco. Okay. Yeah, jet sweeps are passes, Earl. They're considered passes because it's a touch pass. I think it should be a run, but Cameron, I can't because once I leave the game, the stream ends. You can't stream if you're not within a game. Hey, Matthew. Oh, did I say Delaware? I'm sorry about that. My bad. Welcome to the stream, Matthew. Hope you're doing well tonight. If I said Delaware, that was my mistake. So we got DeMarco has his first, Potts has his first, everybody has his first. And now everybody's scheduled for a visit except for Cardi. What's your problem, dude? He's got his first, but he's not ready for a visit yet. All right. I saw that was Duke. I said Delaware. That was my bad. TCU with the upset over Duke. All right. So let's see. Big games tomorrow during the live stream. 13 Florida State at number 5 Georgia. Number 3 Miami at Kansas State. 9 Notre Dame hosts Louisville. And number 21 Duke at number 14 Clemson. There's a look at your top 25. Delaware's there. Number 23 at 2-0. And Mountain West standings, we don't have any games yet. We will tomorrow, as the conference opener is tomorrow. Player of the week is not us. Heisman hopefuls, probably not us. And nope. But if we're going to have to go with a pass-heavy offense, Streeter could be in Heisman contention at the end of the season. No upgrades on the coach. Let's take a look at the roster. Yeah, maybe, Earl. Maybe. Yeah, they consider jet sweeps passes because it's a touch pass. It's not actually a handoff. That confused me for quite a while when they started doing that. Okay, let's look at the depth chart. I don't think we lost anybody this week. Streeter's the starter. Archfield's a 78. Armstrong's a 68. Spiller and Claiborne platooning. Both of them are getting shit done. McConomee's a 79. Henderson's a 67. There's Brad Arnold, number 5, on the depth chart. McConomee's your fullback. Wide receivers, McKinley, the number 1 guy. Calvin Thomas, number 2. There's Earl Arnold, number 3 on the depth chart, wide receiver-wise. And he is a junior, as is Thomas. McKinley's a senior. So Earl's going to be featured quite nicely next season, along with Calvin Thomas. All right, let's take a look at our injury report before we get out of here. Hopefully it'll be empty. 42 guys in the roster this year. We don't need anybody on this list, but they're already banged up 2 games in. So yeah, that's what I've noticed so far 2 games into the season. We cannot run, and we are horrible on 4th down conversions, which we have not been. That has not been the case in previous seasons. So that's something we need to pay attention to moving forward, because eventually it's going to bite us in the ass. So tomorrow night's live stream, 5 o'clock, hosting Colorado State. The Rams are 1-1, and the Mountain West opener for both teams. Hope you guys had fun. Make sure if you did that you hit that like button down below. Smash that thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so yet, and make sure you tap that bell icon to turn on all of your notifications so you don't miss out on anything. Don't forget to hit that shop button. If you're a fan of the Akron Zips, we got some apparel for you On that shop button, we got some jackets, sweatshirts, t-shirt, a cool little mini helmet. And if you're a fan of the Delaware Blue Hens, got some apparel there for you too. Sweatshirt, t-shirts, and, oh, that's it, sweatshirts and t-shirts for the Delaware Blue Hens just by clicking that shop button. And if you're looking for your own copy of College Football 26 or Madden 26, you can do so right from the stream as well by clicking that same shop button. Thank you, Godspeed, for joining. Have a good night yourself. Thank you, Earl, for joining. Thank you, Matthew, for stopping in. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, Cameron, for joining. Thank you, Ken, for joining. Thank you, Bonnie, for stopping in. She was here for a while. And let's see, Earl, Ken, Cameron, Godspeed. I think I got everybody. If I forgot anybody, I apologize. Thank you, everyone else who stopped in along the way. And I greatly appreciate you guys. Yeah, I'll see if I can check it out. Cameron, I can't go there. You know, once I leave the game, the stream stops. You have to be inside a game to stream. So, I will look and see. Although, I mean, I told you, dude, I told you not to send me stuff, but you keep sending me stuff. All right, everybody, have a fantastic night. Have a good day at work tomorrow. I'll see you at 5 o'clock for tomorrow night's live stream as we host our first home game of the season of the 2028 season against the Colorado State Rams. Have a great night. Thank you for joining. Hope you had fun. Go Blue Hens.